paint your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone while you... Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Are you guys excited? Well, I am, because the NBA season tip-off is just days away.
New faces and new places, and we're going to get our first look at all the rookies.
And you can already see them in NBA 2K21.
That's right, so first up, let's take a look at all the player updates, roster changes, and player ratings in the 2021 season of 2K.
Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Howard in at the 5, down low. And for the Timberwolves, Ricky Rubio is out there with Russell. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Spellman in at the 4 spot. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Towns. And James throws it down.
And, you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
Poked away. Russell feeling it out a bit. Towns with the bucket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. That one misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polish. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Spellman. James against Edwards. Passes to Spellman. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James with it. Now guarded by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Howard kicks to James.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Towns, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron...
Oh my goodness! That was special. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell from long range. Drills it from outside. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. The pass to Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Towns for 3. Sinks the triple. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You got to respect Towns on the perimeter. He's got nice range and never backs away from taking that shot.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Take a look at some numbers for Rubio. Good season for him last year. 4th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Timberwolves leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The drive by James. Count it. LeBron's got 11 points.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You got to wrap him up. You got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Towns is doubled. Jacks up a 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Spellman with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Rubio the pass to Russell. Rubio outside. Out to the right wing. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A second chance effort. Towns, no luck. Lakers trail by 4. Davis inside, defended by Towns. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Spellman with the bucket.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The drive by James.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
And here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Towns. Pass to Spellman. 6 to shoot. Here's Rubio. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. The 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Russell. Down low. Towns. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Towns has got 9. The Lakers trail. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor, and he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility, and offense is tertiary to his contribution.
The first free throw is good. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams.
You wonder if it's a good idea to foul Rubio there. I mean, he shot well under 40% from the field for his career, but at the line, he's north of 80%.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio.
And you know, guys, when you watch Rubio, he's one of the most hyped international prospects ever. Scouts were right about his ability to manage the game, though.
Beasley's checked in for Edwards. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Schroeder. That one goes. Count it.
You know, this is Rondo's role. He's out there to run the offense and give his teammates room service dimes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Okogie's checked in for Ricky Rubio.
What's up?
And that drops, so they now lead by one. Russell with it. He's got 10. Fires the three. Rebound the Lakers.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Davis with the bucket.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Russell against Schroeder. Launches a three, and Russell gets it to go. Russell's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Okogie. He tries for 3. They get the rebound. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And they're pushing it up. The 3 from Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. Minnesota's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Okogie for 3. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Davis, that's for 2. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The 3 from Johnson. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns, the pass to Johnson. McGee with the block. Rondo scanning the floor. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 5-point Laker lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, guys, there have been entire seasons when McGee didn't shoot a 3. Now he's getting into the act. Welcome to the party, McGee.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
The pass to Beasley from outside the arc. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Davis for 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 13.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
It's stolen by Schroeder. Kuzma inside, working on Beasley.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Beasley, that one goes in.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into a shot and get it done inside.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now Russell. He's got 13. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Timeout called the Lakers. Minnesota making some changes. Reed's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Schroeder missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Towns kicks to Culver. Pass to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The free throw drops for Towns.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl-Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Reed gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. And just miss after miss right now.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The shot by Culver, nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good. Morris into the lane. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. "16 seconds left to play in the first."
Well, you see the defensive prowess there. I mean, I love when Okogie gets up and sends it back. Not many guys of his size can do that.
Culver's shot is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some off-season work he put in.
Yeah, I picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, you know, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Beasley is out there with Culver. Then there's Towns, and it's Reed in at the four-man position.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Morris for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here's Culver. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And he jams it with authority.
Outstanding vision from Karl-Anthony Towns. Not only is he willing to give it up, but he's ready to find his teammates when they're open.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Got a piece of it. Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And last season, Karl-Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
And he can't hit the second. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Omari Spellman has come in for the Timberwolves.
One shot.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
And the first one drops.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. LeBron James, number 1. Ricky Rubio is 4th.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
And stolen by James. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 7. As to Reed. Here is Edwards. Morris with the rebound. On the wing, James. 20 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. He kicks it to Culver. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Great showing for him last season. First in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. 2 on the clock. Here's Culver. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
The Lakers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
One shot.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent an infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Timberwolves trail by 14, and the Timberwolves call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
John Rondo is checked in for Alex Caruso. Culver dishes to Rubio. To the right side. Can they get it? That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Culver's got his third basket of the night right there. LeBron drives in, and the basket is good. James has got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Kicks to Culver, goes back up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Culver's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
It's good.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Los Angeles has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. It's blocked. Reed the pass to Rubio. Edwards with it. He's guarded by Howard. Edwards against LeBron. Passes it to Spellman. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Rubio.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
There's the pass to Reed. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Count that bucket. LeBron's got 32 points in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Doubled by Howard.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Rondo, good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively. They're showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Culver. And Rubio kicks to Culver. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Lakers leading by 17.
And coming into the 2019 draft, Jarrett Culver seen as a prospect with a high floor, but perhaps a limited upside. Clark, do you see that?
Yeah, you know what, Greg? I think it's one way to look at it. I kind of look at it this way. You have to keep raising your basement so that your low is higher as you go through. And I do think he's got a pretty good upside. Most of it is going to depend on how he develops as a perimeter shooter.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
James Johnson's checked in for the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Culver. And then for Los Angeles, Davis is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Markieff Morris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Johnson, the pass to Rubio. Clock at 4. Fires from deep.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Davis drives in, makes it off the glass. Davis has got 17.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Lakers leading by 21. Rondo kicks to James, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. Okogie comes in for Edwards. And it's Beasley in for Ricky Rubio. And Davis gets it to go.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson outside. Deep two from Russell. Another miss by Minnesota.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Russell with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Russell kicks to Johnson. Towns trying to get open, and it's Johnson that time on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Dallas. Towns against Davis. Russell. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Russell. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
And James throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Schroeder against Russell. Here's Beasley. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a miss there on the triple. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns in Phoenix. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Sinks the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 22.
Yeah, Towns has given them a huge injection of scoring tonight. A fearless, aggressive performance from the big fella.
James, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And stolen by Kuzma. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Finished off the break. Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Towns, the pass to Russell. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, it's James. Over Beasley. And he beats the buzzer. buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. And to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Karl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 2 steals and 1 assist. When does this guy cool off? He's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, this game has been a showcase of the Kings' talent, agility, power, and the shots keep falling. LeBron has the defense totally overwhelmed.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Howard in at center. Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Russell finds Rubio. Here's Spellman. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
One shot.
LA's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And the dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And Rubio kicks to Russell. Out to the right wing. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Caldwell Pope.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Schroeder. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 19 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Both shots good from the stripe. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Rubio dishes to Russell. Knocked away and stolen by James. Baseline try and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Caldwell Pope's got 15 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
There's Russell with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shoots from 12. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by James. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rubio the pass to Russell. Back to Rubio. He kicks to Russell. Lets the three fly. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The Lakers have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Shoots over Rubio. And it's Schroeder missing. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Knocks it loose. To stop the run. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Timeout called the Lakers. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Anthony Davis, 3rd.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Lakers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. The putback, it's good on the putback.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and the rejection by Towns. Rubio, the pass to Spellman. It's blocked. Davis, that's for 2. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, how many bigs do you know that can pull up like that and knock down the jumper? I could probably count them on 2 hands.
Rubio outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for Edwards. And then for Los Angeles, Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's blocked.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Rubio, the pass to Towns. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Culver. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right wing fires for 3, but they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Culver in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Jarrett Culver.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Caldwell Pope, that's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fast break, the Lakers. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns, and it's Beasley in for Ricky Rubio. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rondo's checked in. Beasley finds Russell all alone. And it's good off the back rim and in. Culver's got 7 points for the quarter.
Good quick shot that time by Culver. Did a nice job setting himself up to knock it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Russell's got 21.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Caruso, no good. Minnesota shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Culver with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And here's Culver. He's got 15. Russell with it. And they double up Russell. Lets it fly from 18. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Now Russell. He's got 21. And it's Beasley in the corner. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Beasley's got 10.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson, how he performed last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
The first one falls. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy-up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
The free throw drops for Rondo, and the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. And Rondo drops them both. Here's Beasley. He's got 10. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Rondo. Great D that time from Johnson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Now, here's Culver. 15 points in the game. Johnson left side, and the shot is good. Johnson's got 7.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Culver passes to Beasley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
You know, as young as Malik Beasley is, it's really been impressive to see how quickly he's adapted to the pro game. For some guys, it's a struggle, but I think he found his footing fairly easy.
The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Beasley. Minnesota making a switch here. Spellman's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And both free throws good for Beasley. Here's Rondo. He's got 10. Here's Schroeder. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 14 points for him.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Beasley kicks to Culver. Back to Beasley. Nails the baby hook. Beasley's got 7 points for the quarter.
So good to see young players have a feel for creating for others, and Culver flashes potential as a real playmaker.
Kuzma, that's good.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Culver kicks to Johnson. Dishes to Beasley. 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, the baskets keep coming for Beasley. I like how assertive he's being tonight on offense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here is Rondo. He's got 10. The drive by James.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Here's Beasley. To the wing right side, Edwards. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That one good for 2.
And he's just gotten so much better at being able to pull up in traffic there off the dribble. Rondo can make the D pay if you fall asleep.
Beasley with a clean look. They get it back. Here's Okogie. No good from the wing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Lehman. He's out there with James Johnson, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Spellman with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Shoots. Now, here's Howard. He's covered closely. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. To the paint. Here's Spellman. And, ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
From about 16, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Lehman. He's guarded by Davis. Oh!
Oh! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if there are going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well, and I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. McDaniels, he's checked in for Johnson. And so he hits both. Here is Cook. It's stolen. Here's Okogie, guarded by Bradley. Okogie misses. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
From 15 feet away, and Bradley gets it to go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
LA has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Cook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up. The defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Timberwolves have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Noel. To the middle. Here's Spellman, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Davis. Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded, and that one is good. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Bradley, and another basket for the Lakers. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, if I get $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Howard against Towns. Swiped away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Noel. Finished off the break.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Here's Cook. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, you got to do better to root Towns out of there. I mean, he's a really polished scorer inside.
Timeout called the Lakers. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough.
I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for Josh Okogie. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Cook. He trains the quick shot. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Noel passes to McDaniels. Count the basket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
LA is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Cook. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over Smith. And that one goes long.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
High post, Howard. Shoots over Culver. The offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Noel. Passes it to Reed. Culver with it. He's against Smith. Reed gets the bucket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. The Timberwolves shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Now here's McDaniels, guarded by Bradley. Culver passes to Noel. Timberwolves passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Reed misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And here is McDaniels. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim. LA is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Smith, buried from 15 feet out. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Second shot opportunity. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Minnesota making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Markieff Morris is checked in for Dwight Howard. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
A nice shot by Culver.
Boy, I love Culver's assertiveness right there. He did not let the contact bother him at all.
And the Lakers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. McGee's shot is off. Inside, here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Culver with it, guarded now by Morris. Culver with it, he's against Morris. Morris with the rebound. Tries from 16. Smith with the basket on the assist by McGee.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, the last game for a little while. As a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind, work your body as well, and, get ready for practice.
Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that time off anyway, man. Congrats on this win. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.